You cannot be random and expect to be successful. In the New Living Translation, in Proverbs 26 verse 10, an employer who hires a fool or a bystander is like an archer who shoots at random. When you want to have a successful business, you don't hire people randomly. People must have capacity to achieve certain determined goals before they can work with you. When you do interviews to have people employed to work in your firm, you must ensure that you know what they are going to deliver on specifically. It is not enough for people to tell you, I can do this and I can do this and I can do this and I can do that, and you gather them to work with you. At the end of the day, you discover that there is almost nothing they can do well. Employees are not expected to even be shooting at random. Anybody who fires at random would likely kill somebody. There was a king in the scripture that was killed, shot in the heart by an archer who fired at random. An employer employs you. They expect you to have specific target goals. They don't expect you to come up and today you are doing this, tomorrow it is that, the next day it is this. You are full of excuses. You are not delivering on anything. An employer that makes that mistake, that the person is either hiring a fool or is hiring a bystander. A fool is somebody who is so ignorant, does not even know how to use the tool. A bystander is somebody who is just there. In terms of responsibility, is not relevant. Going to hire somebody who is not delivering on any particular target or goal. Going to hire somebody who does not have a sense of direction. Going to hire somebody who cannot look at a target and pursue it for 1 month and until he achieves it. He does this, he stops it halfway. He does this, he stops this halfway. He goes that way, he attempts this, he pursues this business, pursues this idea, dumps this one, abandons this there. And that way, that business is not going to be successful. So if you just go and you pick this, pick that, pick this friend, pick that friend, pick this one, go to school, pick a random friend. You are an archer that is firing randomly. You will never hit your target. Let me give you a typical example of students who fire randomly. Some of us have gone to examination and you've been given the objective questions to answer. And in these objective questions, they will give you options A to D or options A to E some of the times. In these options, a student who sits to answer those objective questions and knows the answer to the question will not circle 2 or 3 answers. A student who understands the answer to the question will just go directly and will indicate that B and then move to the next question. Read the next question and do again than the rest. That student is on target. He knows what he is doing. The student who is a fool or who is just there existing in the examination hall and has no idea of what he is doing is going to become that archer that fires randomly. What will the student be doing in the examination hall? Typically the student is going to circle A and cross it off with an eraser. Circle B and cross it off and then look at his left and look at his right and circle B. And then at the end of the day, when he can't figure out what the answer is, he will put his finger in the sky and drop it on any random digit and say anyone I drop my hands on will be the answer. As soon as he drops it, he will circle that and move to the next question. If that student happens to make that paper, he is lucky. But chances are that student is likely going to come up with a low grade in that paper.